they're a 5-5 now. And we have dividing. Oh, let's see who he's attacking this time around. Sorry. That's 3. You need to do a reroll. Okay, let me do it this way. Odds or evens. Sorry, odds will be Goku, evens will be Karai. That'll make it easier. Okay, so it is Karai that he's attacking. Karai's defense is 6 divided by half because it's leg sweep, so that makes it a 3 versus the 5 attack from 7 Lucky Gods. So that's 2 damage down to 1. She's still in. And then Goku, Karai gets Pummel. She's a 4 plus 3 combat training, makes it a 7. Plus 3 points of available energy from her energy stats, so she's a 10 attack. So we have a 10 and a 9, that's 19, so that 19 over 5 defense, that's definitely, yes, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so we defeated them a second time, so they get defeated another time, and we got one other time to attack them. So last time they are now a 6-6. They get another. Okay. Okay. So we draw for them. They get a +2 defense from Shaken Up. And then I forgot to see who he attacks this time. Odds. So it's Goku. And then Goku gets the back kick, 3 attack, draw an additional card, and pummel. So we definitely will be able to defeat these guys the last time here. So that is going to be an attack of 6, 9, 12, 16, 21, 27 total versus 6 defense. So we definitely take them out. So we defeat them. So that's all 3 times that we had to defeat them to actually take them out. Alright, so we keep going. That was defeated. Next person is Raditz. Alright, now Raditz does have charms, so we have to resolve the charm. There are 2 possible targets, so again, odds and evens. Odds will be Goku, evens will be Karai, and it's evens. So we're going to try and charm Karai. And he gets +2 to his charm because of Whiny Little Devil. So for Karai, her charm is add 2 to hers. So they're both 5. It's a tie. So they're both tie on charm. So nothing happens from the charm combat. We're now at physical combat. Raditz again will be attacking, and it's odd again. So it's now Goku that he's attacking. And we get Pummel from Raditz, and then we get Stomp for Goku. So Raditz is a 7 plus 4 from the Pummel, that's 11, plus every available point of energy, so he's a 15 attack versus Goku's defense of 8. So we gotta add that up. 15 minus 8. No, 14 minus 8. What am I thinking? Whoops. Okay, 14 minus 8. Alright, 11. No, sorry. It is 15 minus 8. Okay, so 15 minus 8 is... Oh, what's 15 minus 8? Okay. 15 minus 8. That's 7. Okay, so that's 7 damage. Goku has 5 health, so that drops down to -2. So it worked. Goku has been bonked, but our counterattack is going to be +3 to each person. So that is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 12, 34, 15. So we have 18 for the counterattack. His defense is 7. 7 minus 18 is 11, so Raditz is gone. So Raditz has been defeated. These are discarded. And Goku goes back into the West Side City Hospital. Normally, if a character is bonked, they're going to go into your hand and you have to normally wait a full turn before you can play them again. But because of my West Side City Hospital, it allows all bonked characters to be immediately relocated to that haven. So Goku goes immediately to the West Side City Hospital instead of going into my hand. And I'm going to go ahead and put a marker on here just to show that I now have one of the 3 required bonks. For Goku, I'm just going to set this counter here so that it's a reminder to me, actually, yeah, right there. Actually, I'll just put it there as a reminder to me. So we've got him bonked once. Karai stays. She didn't take any damage. And she's still there, so we keep going technically, actually. So this, and she gets the power gem. Alright, but we now have a problem because now we're going to end up having a disaster that we have to fight from the discard pile because of the Pendulum Trading Room game effect. And again, with Ani-Mayhem, you just need the skills at the beginning of the scavenge attempt, not at the end. So that's why she could still go through with it, even though we lost the martial arts Goku at the beginning, because that's only required at the beginning of the scavenge. So since we, is at the end of the scavenge, as long as we can clear the disasters, we get that completed and we get the item. So Karai got, like I said, the power gem. So she is a +1 energy. Actually, I forgot, I'm sorry. Also, really quick, when you get items, you keep them face down in the game. I apologize for not clarifying that before. So actually, it stays face down when you've collected them, and they just stay that way until you actually decide to use a game effect on the item. Then you turn it face up. So actually, I don't need the additional energy yet from the power gem. I'm just going to keep it face down, but there's my one item. Now I need to go ahead and shuffle because of the Pendulum Training Room. The Pendulum Training Room says that I shuffle, I pull out Combat Disasters, and I'm going to pick one of these and I'm going to end up fighting randomly. And if I successfully defeat them, then I'm going to end up having a +1 attack and defense for the remainder of the game to all of my characters. Alright, so Karai, though, is not the beefiest, so I'm hoping that this is going to be a really easy disaster that I grab. Okay. This could be really bad. I hope it's not a hard one, but it's a really easy one. And it's Toma. Hallelujah. Toma is not that bad, actually. Okay, so we're going to Charm Combat. We do that. So it's combat. Okay, +2 for her Toma's charm singing sensation. So that's a 5, and I also get a singing sensation for Karai. So their charm combat is a tie, so nothing happens there. So now we go to physical combat, and this is where it could get really, really, really bad. We'll see. All right, so Toma gets pummel. Karai gets leg sweep. Okay, so Toma is a 5 attack, +4 for the pummel, makes it a 9 attack, and +1 for every available point of energy. Toma has no energy, so it's just the +4. So Toma's a 9 attack. Karai's defense is 6. That means it would be 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is not going to be good. Okay, so that's 9. So that's 3 damage. 9 versus 6 is 3 damage, but unfortunately Toma's boot says that damage is doubled every other turn. So it's actually 6 damage that Karai is going to do, which instead of bonking will actually kill Karai. Which is bad, but at the same time, Toma's defense is cut in half from leg sweep, so that knocks defense from her from 5 down to 2.5 or 3. And again, my attack is 6 versus 3. That's only 3 damage. Actually, that's bad. Oh, that stinks. Because I need 5 damage to take her out. So actually, I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to play Shield for 3 energy, so she's got 2 left, but I'm going to play Shield so that actually Karai takes no damage this round, so we'll do another round of combat. Hopefully that saves me from a lot of hurt. Shoot. Okay, so it's the same thing with Pummel, again for Karai. So, dang it. So it's 9 damage. But this is a new round of combat, so it does not double damage. So it goes back to just being 3 damage, which will only bonk Karai, so that's fine. And the damage from Karai, she got a back kick, 3 damage, draw another combat card, plus 3 attack, and she got stomp. So that's 6 from the combat cards, 3 from the combat training cards. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Karai is 12 attack versus 5. So that does do damage enough to defeat Toma. So Toma is defeated. So that will take out Toma. Discard these. So thank goodness for the shield that saved her that last round. But Karai is bonked. But again, because of the West City Hospital, she's going to go immediately back into the West City Hospital from being bonked. The item is lost, however, and goes back under the location, but we did defeat the disaster, so all my characters are +1 attack and defense. So now all our characters are sitting at a grand total of +4/+4 for their stats for combat, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but that's the last thing you do in a turn, so we're going to go to the new turn. I have 6 cards, so I'm going to draw one, and it's this one, Falling Debris, so we're going to move this, it shows up here. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's going to be here. We're going to have a counter for 1 turn, because that's what it's on. So we didn't get any good cards, but I can go ahead and move these 2 up on my turn. Goku and Karai. Actually, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to actually put this Power Key stuff on Goku and then go up to Karai. And go up with Karai and Goku using their full movement. 2 of their 3, I'm sorry. To move them back into the Pendulum Training Room. We're actually going to scavenge again. This is a rarity, but we get to scavenge it again. We have the magic. So again, Karai is magic for that additional. So we have the martial arts and magic. We're going to be able to get the item. And this, I'm going to go ahead and give to Goku so that we don't lose another person. And because it's the Pendulum Training Room, we're going to go ahead and do another fight with another disaster again. So we are going to randomly fight another disaster because of the Pendulum Training Room. Okay. Alrighty. And we're going to see what the deal is here. And we're going to fight Nappa, is the one that we're actually going to fight this time around from the Pendulum Training Room. Alright, so we're going to shuffle the combat pile because again it's empty. To determine, oh, okay, so Goku is the only one that has any items, so by default he's going to attack Goku, which will leave Karai untouched. And so for Nappa we get a 3 attack, along with a leg sweep, so back kick and leg sweep, so +3 attack and divide the defender's defense by half. And then for Goku he gets a +2 defense from Shaken Up. Alright, so Nappa's total attack is a 9, and Goku's total defense is right now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Divide that, oh wait, no. So 5, 6, 7, 8. You do the order of the effect from the combat cards first in that order. So it's going to be 8 divided by 2 is 4, and then +2 is 6. So we've got a total of 6 defense. Again, it's 5, 6, 7, 8 divided by half because the leg sweep down to 4, then +2 from Shaken Up makes that back up to a 6. So 6 versus 9. He only takes 3 damage, so he is still in. And then we're going to go ahead, our counterattack is going to be a lot. That's 6, +4 is 10, and then also, oh, sorry. Actually, those again are going to be face down. Okay, so 10, so 16 is our total attack, total counterattack, and that's actually barely enough to take him out because he has 8 defense. So A minus 16 is 8, and then 8 health. So we did take out Nappa. As a result, we again scavenged successfully. So I'm going to put a little marker here so we know how many bonuses we have from the training room. So there's another bonus from that. So that's 2. So everyone is actually a +5/+5 to all of their stats, combat and defense. Yeah, I'm going to forego the attempt of trying to get Super Saiyan Goku Unleashed because things just went too much in our favor at this point. So I'm just going to try and successfully, finish up the game for you. We now look at what we've got. I believe that is game. We have 1 item, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the 4 items out of 7, and we got it. So that's it, game over. So unfortunately we didn't ever get to Super Saiyan mode for Goku. He just got too beefy too quick, too tough too quick, so he really wasn't able to get bonked or knocked out by anybody. So like I said, I just decided to go for it to win the game. But that does provide, at the very least, a more updated game example for you with corrections on the charm combat and the items and how they have to be face down until you actually use them versus just carrying them. So you have a more complete, more perfected picture of the game gameplay. But that's it. Thank you for watching, and tune in for more games.